Hi, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to the Ace and I podcast. This is episode 36. I am JP Vargas,
I am Manuel Frutos.
and together we are,
Tired?
and
We're
old
we're
and
fucking
fat.
fat. Yeah, all
My
those
name
things.
is Jeff.
All of the above.
Anyway, welcome back, guys. I'm glad you made it. Thanks for hanging in there.
Well, we're the ones that made it. Like, we had to be here to do this. You just push play.
Yeah, but I mean, they're
Yeah,
listening
yeah,
and they're
yeah.
watching, and that's
Okay, then, yeah.
that's cool because we went through a lot of bullshit trying to get this thing.
true. Yeah. And it's probably still going to cut off.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll do it all over again. And
Yeah.
the second take is always like, hey, everybody.
yeah.
Anyway,
it's all
36.
short and like my penis. Anyway, let's hope it works out.
So we have another upgrade. For those of you that have been watching on YouTube, you'll definitely notice right away. For those of you who are just listening on Spotify and you decide to check out the actual video, you're going to notice that behind us we built a full-on studio. It was some work, but we built a saloon.
Don't say we. It was you.
Okay,
All you.
I built a saloon. Anyway, no. All joking aside, it was not the case. I didn't build a whole saloon. I hired Mexicans. That's what happened.
That'll get it done
Yeah.
in half a day.
And then next thing you know, saloon.
Yep. And so, of course, for the aesthetics, we're wearing cowboy hats.
Yeah, we were trying to get, because the beginning of the podcast originally is like, howdy y'all, welcome to the Ace and I podcast.
But dang,
Wait, what?
I don't know.
Okay. So this is how this happened. Anyway, we have a green screen. And so from the very beginning, we went from all the baby steps, everything, the audio, the video cutting off, from the garage, the very first one that I posted that a couple weeks back or so, the intentional crude video that we had of us in the garage, the very first one we ever did. It's posted on YouTube. The only one that has more dislikes than likes. It doesn't even have a like. And so moved up into this room, had the banner behind us. We had a Vans banner behind us, and then eventually got our logo behind us. And now one more upgrade, we got the green screen going on. And so let me give the little backstory to that. I've been, telling people at work, and I'm like, hey, I do a podcast. Check it out. We're pretty dumb. And they're like, oh, no, I know you from here. Yeah, you are. So there was no debate there.
Well, they don't know me.
Well, they figured if you're hanging out with me,
Oh,
it's kind of, I mean,
yeah.
you got to
By
do the math.
association.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like-minded. And so one of the IT guys over there, he came, I showed him the barcode, and he took some stickers, and he's like, yeah, I'll check it out, man. While I'm working, I'll have it playing in the background. And I want to say either a day or two after he checked it out, he came back and he's like, hey, man, he had a list, like a freaking notepad of like things that are good and bad. And
Nerd.
well, this nerd helped us out. David, I just want to say thanks to David.
Thanks, David.
He was like, hey, how about you guys do a green screen? And I'm like, well, fuck, I don't know how to do that. I mean, I'm thinking I'm just limited to whatever my ideas are. And so somebody coming outside of the box and saying, hey, do a green screen. So I started.
And that's what we need. In all honesty, we're always looking for any kind of recommendation.
Exactly.
Because, we don't know everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
we act like we do, but we don't. So, yeah, we love feedback. So thank you, David.
Yeah, no,
Nerd.
Yeah. So he was like, try that out. So then, over the weekend, this was, towards the end of the week, over the weekend, I start researching everything, and I'm like, well, shit, is this do I need like a bunch of expensive software and expensive cameras and all kinds of other stuff? Turns out you just buy a green sheet, basically.
We can see it. You can't. And it is very green.
It's very, very green, and it has to be very green for it to show up the right way.
Right.
Anyway, so then, we ended up getting, hanging up the green screen. I kind of messed around with some of the stuff. It turns out that the recording or the editing software that I currently use already just does it for you. So you just kind of toggle a little switch on there. It blacks everything out behind us. You put in some other background, and then now we can change locations each time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we discussed it earlier. We would like to probably change the theme, at least every other time, maybe
Yeah.
every time, and
Yeah.
then we'll dress accordingly.
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's make it. How do you say versatile?
There you go.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, we're dressed up today so that we're gonna have like a NFL stadium background behind us, and so just kind of going with the theme. It's probably gonna be something like the Cowboy. I don't know. The
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yeah.
But so the other cool features that I found that when I was kind of playing with this whole program and stuff is, on a couple of occasions you had mentioned, my aquariums, and you're like, oh man, you should post a video or post some pictures or whatever. And so it turns out that now with the green screen technology, like right between us right here, when we start talking about an aquarium can just pop up. Obviously, what I'm looking.
I feel like I should move out of the way, make room,
Well, we can also like resize it and everything.
lift my tit.
There
or
you
something.
go. An aquarium can just pop up on the green screen, so it'll be playing in the background behind us. Yeah.
That was my fish impersonation.
Oh no, I thought you were
He's
having a
like,
stroke. I was like, oh shit, stay away from the light because I added more lights.
Great. Now I'm gonna get Bell's palsy. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, you had a seizure.
Or bell peppers. What else?
Bell's Peppers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell's bells.
Is that your cowboy name? Bell's Peppers.
Yeah. All hails bells.
So yeah, I mean, it was a great idea, man. I'm super glad that he came up with that.
Yeah, thank you for
normally
that.
JP comes up with them, but on
I have all sorts of ideas. None of them work.
with their ideas,
Yeah.
yeah. So anyway,
I'm smart. Not like everybody thinks.
I mean, it's I think it was like the whole idea of stuff, and then actually making it happen, and that's the hard part is making things happen.
Yeah, it's like you would think at this point there's such an upgrade that like we're done. This is it. This is
Yeah.
all we need. No, we're always looking for improvement, especially since we started off so shitty, it's like now we're motivated to just keep going up, so.
Well, the other thing too is that before we were telling people on Facebook, and we were telling people, just the people you work with, your family, your friends, anybody around you, anyone that'll listen, and you're like, hey, yeah, we're doing a podcast. And then when we switched to video, I think the motivation was to continue to make it look better, because now you're seeing us actually doing this. We're hitting record. Now you're actually seeing how this is going. I mean, there's a camera, and it's on the internet, and it's going to anybody who wants to check this out. So obviously, the idea of, hey, we really, really need to make this better.
Yeah.
That. I mean, it had to happen.
Well, what's next? New host? I don't know.
Oh no, yeah, no, we're gonna get better people. It's just gonna be two thinner, better.
We're just
looking
gonna
guys.
voice over them.
I'm gonna. Oh, I call Morgan Freeman.
I want somebody a little thinner, please. Oh, by the way, I'm dieting right now.
Oh, are you?
We'll see how long that lasts. Yeah.
No. When do you start? When do you start?
It's a good question. Sunday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Low carb. I need it. My blood sugar is out of control. My blood pressure is out of control. Basically, everything is.
You're out of control.
Yeah, I am out of control. But no, it's and then alcohol. That doesn't help, especially beer.
Oh, it does help.
So I mean, not that I'm not. I have alcohol in here, but it's very low carb alcohol. Okay. But I'm cutting out beer for a while. I'm cutting out, very sugary things, and a lot of protein, a lot of vegetables, and it's worked, man. I lost 5 pounds, but it's probably a lot of water. I know there's a lot of gunk that came out of me. It's got to start somewhere, right? So I'm so inflamed. I'm always in pain.
You're always flaming.
My fucking hands are always like, swollen and bloated. So, I kind of made this, mind statement that, I got to make a change. So, I'm not drinking beer for a while, and hopefully this works. I'm going to keep going. And because when I drink beer, the biggest problem is, the beer has 100 and something calories, every beer you have. So I get a case, right? And I'm like, oh, this would be good for the next 3 days. Nope.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, the whole thing's gone, and I'm drunk, and then I get up late.
You're like, is there a hole in the bottom of this cup?
I drink to get fucked up now, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
I have a real problem. So I've been doing it good the last few days, and let's hope it carries on.
I'm slowing down too.
I feel better. You know, even this thing, I'm doing baby sips. You know, so I'm hoping to take some of that home. But I feel more productive. I feel like I have a little back. You know, I wasn't in so much pain going up those fucking stairs right now.
Oh, I know. You didn't even make the noises.
I was like, but I wasn't like, oh God, like have to stop halfway.
Oh, yeah, you took a break.
Take
and
a
then,
breath.
like, you're like, kill me. And I have to get behind you and push.
I'm fucked up, guys, but I'm working on it. You know, next thing is probably rehab. I don't know.
All right. Right on.
Anyway, what were we talking about before I went off on some stupid tangent about me?
Well, no, we were just talking about the upgrades and everything. Yeah, just getting better visually, the audio better, everything better. We're always talking about trying to do better, and we just want to do better for not only us but for you guys.
Right.
And we appreciate everybody.
Yeah, and thank you for sticking. Well, those of you that have been there from the beginning, we appreciate you staying with us and encouraging us. You know, we get comments, by the regulars, and we appreciate that because it is, it is motivating. It's kind of like, okay, we're not just talking to ourselves.
Yeah, yeah.
And we're getting views.
No, the numbers are there.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
Yeah, it's picking up.
I've been handing out those stickers left and right. Well, right now I'm doing Uber. That's kind of like my 60% job.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have, the advantage of seeing several people throughout the day. And some of them even ask, well, what's this? I'm like, oh, and I tell them that's my podcast. Check it out. So, either scan it or here, or even better, here's a sticker. Go stick it on grandma's ass or something, or somewhere where people are going to see it. So,
We got a lot of church followers now.
yeah.
Grandma just went to church and got scanned.
Yeah. And it's on her ass,
Yeah,
which is funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're trying to get it out there. Oh, speaking of promotion, sorry. Fucking John Vargas Jr. over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Toto, big enough. But anyway, speaking of promotion, why don't you talk about what's coming up this weekend?
Oh, yeah. Let me bring that up. I got to pull it out of.
Sorry.
What do you call it? No. It's all good.
By the way, I'm not going to be able to be there on Saturday.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So it's my son's shop, Fresno Two Wheels. They're over at 1235 Brookhaven Drive in Clovis. They're going to be having a event. Their events get pretty big. I mean, it's a motorcycle shop. A lot of people show up. It's called Stripers and Needles Garage Party. And so it'll be right here. And so the funny thing is it'll probably be too fucking small. Nobody can see it. But I'll post it anyway on our Facebook. From 2 o'clock till late, tattoos, pinstriping, beers and tacos. So yeah, it's a pretty cool event. A lot of people show up. They're over there doing burnouts and all kinds of shit, and a bunch of the motorcycle community. I mean, even if you don't have a bike, go check it out. It's a good event. Oh, excuse me. I'll be there. Sorry, Bob. Yeah, JP has a prior engagement, so he's not able to make it. But I'm going to be handing out stickers, and I'll probably end up having the microphone and a camera going, and
Cool.
record maybe some shorts or something.
Maybe even though I'm, a couple cities away, maybe you can give me a call if you want to do a short little on the call thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I might, text me in advance. But sorry I can't be there. It was kind of short notice. I'm like I told him before. I have Roman weekends, and then I have the weekends without Roman that are pretty much booked all the way through late June. So
those of you that don't know JP personally, and maybe this might be your very first episode, Roman Weekends, that's his son.
mm-hmm.
So yeah, he has a son on certain weekends. And
Roman is 13, and you might think, oh well, he can watch himself. No, he's autistic. He's very on one side of the spectrum. He's nonverbal, and he needs constant attention. He's
good little dude though.
Yeah, he's got a big, sweet heart, and there are things that he's really good at, and there's things that he's not good at, and that's watching himself. So, I'm like fully devoted to making sure he's, under constant, watch and care, and so it kind of limits me on my weekends because I have them, a couple weekends each month, and then. Every Tuesdays and Thursdays I have them for a few hours in the evening.
Yeah, it's life. You work around it, man. It's
Yeah, and
that's
that's
your responsibility. You got to
and
take
that's the
care of them.
thing. My wife and I plan around the
Mhm.
weekends with him. His mother and I, we have like switched in the past. You know, we've kind of bartered about this and that, and you know that happens. But for the most
It's
part,
like you get them for Mother's Day.
yeah. What's funny is I actually do sometimes, and that's hilarious. You know, or she'll get them for
Yeah,
Father's
she has
Day,
them for
or
Father's Day. That's
but
funny.
you know,
Yeah,
it's just something you got to deal with. It's not a big deal.
yeah,
But yeah,
yeah. It's all about the time, really. It has nothing to do with the fucking holidays. Don't matter. You're just spending time with them.
yeah. But you know what's one thing I noticed is like something comes up, it never fails. It's like, what weekend is it? Ah, fuck. You know, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
you know, we're going to Vegas. You want to go? I'm like, okay, what weekend? Nope, can't go. Oh, my son's having a thing at a shop. Oh, sorry, it's kind of short
I
notice.
can get
but-
them to reschedule. I mean, they have tattoo artists coming
Can
down
they
from.
wait until July?
I'll call them.
No, I wouldn't do that. But yeah, it'd been nice to attend.
Well, it's
but-
gonna be too hot. I won't be there.
Yeah, I know. It's you got to get it in.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, no, I'm like, well,
It's gonna be beautiful weather. This
JP
weekend.
will be there. I don't have any kids to watch or anything, but it's too fucking hot. And I don't want to be there.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
One of these days we'll get together and we'll do an outside gig. So
Well, I do have one more thing. Well, I actually have a couple of
Go
things. I
ahead.
have a story, but no. So I was watching the very last episode that we did, and I noticed, you know, when we're watching it on the camera here, recording, you don't really pay too much attention. But then I have a pretty big size projector screen in my living room, so I'll play it back, and I just kind of nitpick at things that are happening or whatever. I'm like, fucking JP, stop hitting the table. And so at some point I became a DJ. I'm like, can you stop bumping the table? And so I noticed this last episode, I'm like all fidgety. And I mean, I was seriously, I was like I had some kind of disease going, like fucking I had Parkinson's or something. I'm like moving around, I'm shifting. And so I just wanted to give a little explanation to that.
I know you told me that. I was like, I didn't notice, but
Yeah,
then I
no.
have my own little nervous
Yeah. Yeah.
twitches, and you know. But yeah, I didn't
They're,
notice.
they're filled with nougat. And so anyway, yeah, I'm kind of shifting back and forth, and I was just telling him JP before I hit record, I was like, fuck dude, I was like somewhere between Michael J. Fox and Ray Charles, you know, fucking swaying and everything, and it was really bothering me. But the thing is
Because they're black. I'm kidding.
Michael
Go
J.
ahead.
Fox. Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said Michael J. White. But
No,
go ahead.
no, Michael J. Fox. I was like, which Back to the Future did you watch? You got
The one with Ray Charles.
you got the remote there one.
Yeah.
And so anyway, I've been like suffering from a lot of back pain, and it was my lower back, so I've been like shifting a lot, and for about 2 weeks it's been like just kicking my butt, man. And so now it's not so much my back, dude, but it's definitely like just my left side, like my hip. Whenever I'm good right now when I'm sitting down, I'm actually feeling a lot better. When I first stand up, I'm like total old man, dude. Like I'm like just kind of, I have to adjust, and then I got to warm up a little bit, and then I just have. I mean, then once I get going, I'm okay to get going. But man, it fucking sucks.
You know, if I can just interject real quick, because I'm an expert at this, getting hurt and hurting my back. You know, I worked a lot of years in construction and working for public utilities. I was always jacking myself up. First and foremost, when you're overweight like I am, and I sleep on my sides, and I got childbearing hips, you know, I sleep funky, and I walk funky, and I always seem to just like get all out of sorts with my bones and whatever. But when you do hurt yourself,
Is there a waitress ever gonna check on us?
can I get my Corona, please?
Yeah.
This is like Letty's.
Dude, it's like, yeah, no, because I'm like, I'm all looking back, and I'm like, I don't think they're gonna check on us.
That would be cool. That's probably going to be the next upgrade when we get AI. We could actually have, you know, some bimbos walking behind us, some whores.
And we're even gonna fix us. We're gonna look a lot better.
Yeah, maybe some other guys at the table playing poker.
Yeah,
You know,
there you
something
go.
like that.
And
It'd
I
be
still
cool.
lost somehow.
Oh, by the way, I'm wearing a gambler's hat. You know, I got him the cowboy hat.
Well, you gotta know when to hold them,
Yeah.
know when to fold them.
Oh shit, we should have got you the ace right here
Oh,
card.
yeah.
Anyway, what the fuck was I? Oh, okay. So this is one thing I know about getting hurt. Once you hurt your back, you know, there's that healing process that you got to go through, but still you
It's
got
called
to
death.
you got to move around, you got to do other shit. What happens is your body's trying to compensate for what's hurt, right? So even though that's healing, everything else is getting fucked up.
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
no,
So-
no, definitely. My mind's telling me no, but my body,
Isn't that a song?
yeah, I don't know.
But you know what I'm saying, right? Like you're probably like feeling pain other
Yeah,
places.
no, it's no. When you start to favor the other side because you're trying to compensate, then your next thing you know, your knee's hurting that didn't have a problem originally, and so yeah, you start kind of stressing on the other side, so it causes another problem that you didn't have previously.
Right.
So yeah, no, it's definitely a thing, and I think that might be because of the way I was walking. I was even just walking funny, in the just before I like actually warm up and get to my regular stride, I was in a lot of pain. So I'm pretty sure that doing all those extra steps and moving around, I probably created a lot more problems for like my knees and my ankles and whatever because of the way
Yeah,
I
definitely carries
stand,
on
yeah.
other problem areas, the knees, the feet, the cock. Just weird shit starts happening because
Yeah.
it's trying to overcompensate for
no, everything hurt. Yeah, everything.
anyway. Well, so you're getting better. Though.
Getting better. I mean, it's still a little bit of pain when I stand up. Luckily, I won't stop recording to get.
I
up
know because
anyway.
anyway, I was
Yeah.
wait an hour. Meanwhile, I'm sitting here like this,
Yeah.
like a big fucking fat lazy.
I'm
piece of
still
shit.
waiting for some service here.
Yeah.
Can we get somebody?
Hurry up, Henry.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
So-
a reference from when we went to Letty's. What was that? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago.
We went out there just to try out our microphones,
The wireless
the
ones.
wireless ones, and noise reducing and all that. So we went to a restaurant. We went to a restaurant that I frequent. Anyway, Henry, the owner's oldest son, was supposed to get us a beer, and we were like waiting for like 15 minutes. We had to hound his
Yeah.
girlfriend. So did Henry leave for the day? And she's like, no, he's pretty much getting yelled at by his dad right now.
So we had to bust his balls. a
Yeah,
little
so I
bit,
busted his balls before I left. I'm like, he's like, oh, hey man, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
That's right. Anyway, his girlfriend hooked us up, so that was a Henry reference when I said, we're not getting served. But anyway,
So I'm gonna bring it back from the last episode. We were talking about dreams, and I think one thing that you kind of mentioned that just kind of I keyed in on it, dude. And I don't know why I just kind of thought about it, but you said like we were talking about like a parallel dimension and frequencies and stuff, and then it reminded me. I want to say it was like probably early 2000s or so.
yeah, it was 2000. The movie Frequency. He had texted me and told me about Frequency, and he says that's what it reminded me of when
I was talking about ET, dude. Fuck it. Never mind.
that was
Never mind.
that was the 80s.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Oh, well, you know what? I got stuff later, okay?
Oh,
I got it
okay.
on VHS.
Oh, okay.
No, it was the movie. Go ahead.
Well, so that blew me away because I hadn't seen that movie in forever, and it's a fairly good movie. It had pretty interesting concept, but when I thought about that whole ham radio reference,
So, Dennis Quaid,
yeah,
Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel,
Yeah.
it's got a couple good character actors
Yeah.
in it too.
I don't remember.
I want to
His
say his name
mom?
Adrian or Andre Brower, black dude.
Yeah.
I liked him. He was in Glory.
Yeah, he was in Glory. Yeah, yeah.
That's the only thing. I know he was on TV shows. but
There's a
I don't
lot of
watch
stuff.
TV. I don't watch TV shows. He just died a couple years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
But he was pretty good. And then the guy who played his best friend Gordo.
Yeah.
His name's Noah. Oh, I'm gonna fuck up his last name. Something or other. But
Letterbender.
yeah, Letterbender Smith. No, it's like Beecham or
Yeah.
Bremer or something with a B, I think. But
Yeah.
anyway, he was also Jim Carrey's best friend in Truman Show.
Yeah.
And the reason I recognize him is because one of my favorite shows of like all time was The Americans.
Mhm.
You know what that one is?
Yeah.
Takes place in the 80s, and it's like about spies and FBI, and during the Cold War. But he
That was
plays.
Dan Aykroyd, Chevy Chase.
I'm pretty sure that's True Spies, True Lies,
No,
True
that's
Spies,
Spies Like Us.
Spies Like Us.
Yeah, great movie.
I'm always getting it wrong. Anyway, but yeah, they have good actors. So basically, like a compacted synopsis is, this guy in 1999, he's a cop and he whips out his dad's old ham radio. Now, given in this reality, his dad died in a fire in 1969, so 30 years
difference,
before.
yeah.
And so he starts fucking with it. And at the time, they're having these solar flares, which I thought that was a good
Yeah.
concept. So they were having these solar flares, and what happens is,
It's the Aurora Borealis.
yeah, what you said.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure that's what you hurt
Mhm.
in your lower back.
Yeah, no, it's I pulled my Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, deviated your septum, and it was all
yeah.
fucked up.
And I don't even know where my spleen is, but I fucking heard it. Like, do you even need one?
It was conturred,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I got a conturred also.
But anyway, so he starts fucking with his ham radio, and he gets in contact with some random dude, right? And they start chopping it up. Come to find out, he's talking to his dad 30 years later. Or,
Yeah.
30 years later.
But like in real time.
And so once they figure it out, they're like, once they get past, oh, fuck you, you're stupid, or whatever. It's like, this is bullshit. You're fucking with me. Once they get past all that, they figure out, okay, this is legit. Well, his dad finds out because he tries to warn him he's gonna die in a fire basically the next day, and he saves his life because he changes something. But what happens is
That whole like space time continuum thing.
once you change one little thing, everything gets fucked up. I mean,
Now the movie's been out for 26 years. Let's not give the ending anyway.
no, we're not.
We don't want to spoil it. If you do still want to go out and watch it, I don't know where you're gonna fucking
I
find
rented it on my Fire Stick. It's like if you have a Fire Stick or an Apple, whatever the fuck, or even a smart TV, if you have it hooked up to your
I own the DVD. I sent you a picture of
yeah,
that.
I saw that, and
yeah.
I'm like, this guy's old.
Yeah.
Anyway,
My back hurts.
I rented it for like 48 hours, and I saw it, this past weekend.
Did you watch it all 48 hours?
No, I just watched it once. I got to tell you
An
though,
hour and a half?
the movie was cool. First of all, let me go back. The whole ham radio reference thing, it was just my own how I interpreted how dreams. I believe dreams we're getting frequencies from everywhere. Past, future, other realities.
Well, a lot of the stuff you were saying just reminded me of that movie. That's why I
Yeah,
texted
but
you right away.
but
dude.
that totally blew me away when you said. I'm like, oh my god, I love that movie. It was great. I got to tell you, the one knock on that fucking movie. You seen the very end? I'm not talking about when
When they all died?
when they get the
Don't
bad
ruin
guy.
it, dude.
I'm not gonna ruin it, but at the very end, they got this whole cheesy sequence with the softball game,
Yeah.
and they play this ridiculous fucking song. And I'm like, oh, they could have fucking ended it like 1 minute in. When I finished watching, I'm like, this fucked up the whole movie for
What
me.
was the song? I don't even remember.
It was, who knows?
Oh.
It was just so cheesy. And, it's like you watch a movie and you're like, sometimes soundtracks just fuck it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, remember the old 80s?
Well, the score matters. I mean, look at like Star Wars. Like, would it be the
It really
same?
does.
Yeah, it
yeah.
does.
No, that's memorable. Like,
Yeah.
they used those-
Rocky?
Yeah, Rocky. That's another good one.
Yeah.
Another thing I want to bring up, this Jim Caviezel guy. He's a badass actor.
He really is.
Passion of the Christ is one thing. I know a lot of people give him shit because of his political, affiliation. He became a super ultra Catholic after playing, Jesus.
Well, you kind of have to. To be fair, like when you play Jesus and you're not like some kind of religious or.
But the fucking guy learned Aramaic. Like, he learned a whole other language.
That ain't shit. I could do that tomorrow.
Like,
Dude,
Aramaic.
you get Rosetta Stone,
That's
dude.
fucking nuts. Like, he could still, like, he's
All right,
fluent.
you got this like random hair that's just like I keep looking at it, dude. And it's like bothering me. Sorry, man.
Did they would they have seen it on the green
Well,
screen?
no, it looked like an actual pube.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it could be.
Yeah. No,
Look,
look,
look at the. You didn't say anything about the cobweb in the back.
well, no, I mean that didn't matter.
I had these in my garage in a couple boxes. He asked for one because I keep bugging him. He needs to get one.
I do need to get one.
I told him where he needs to get it, but anyway, I brought.
I really like this one.
He wanted black. Well, you can't have it. Sorry.
Aw.
My Uncle Mike got that for me at Cavender's
Mhm.
in Austin, so it's
Well, I'm
kind
gonna
of
go to Cavender's next week. Fuck this.
sentimental. But I told you where you can get cowboy hats.
Well, no, but so it's like you talk about doing something you've never done. Like I've never played golf, and I'd love to try it that at some point or whatever. Not right now because my fucking back hurts. But like you want to go with somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing because you don't want to walk out and then you look like a total dipshit doing it.
Well, I mean, sometimes you just gotta step over that threshold and take a chance.
Well, that's why what I'm asking you right
But
here.
that one looks
right,
good on you.
Right. I thought so.
So, if you see it, it's a 3X. So if it's perfect, that's what you need to
Okay.
get.
All right.
Or I wear a 7.5.
You know,
so-
I'm a private person, dude. I didn't want you telling everybody that my head's so fucking big.
well, I mean, yours is the same size as mine. It's
Well,
like
your
a
head's
common.
fucking big too.
Well, not really. It's kind of a common size. Seven
Okay,
and a
well,
half.
that's not that big.
I know people that have 7 and 5/8, 7 and 7/8. Like, who the fuck has an 8-inch head?
You look like a lollipop.
That's
You're just
crazy.
Like
Let's hope I lose weight where my head is proportionate to my body. Because right now I look like that fucking character on Beetlejuice. You know what I mean? A small head.
this. So,
Anyway.
so he's a Catholic.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, so Jim Caviezel, I just want to give a shout out because this is why I really love him. One of my favorite movies of all time is A Thin Red Line.
Oh yeah.
And that has a ton of actors in it. The problem with that, and we've talked about this before, the problem with that movie is not, how it was written, not how it was filmed, not the actors in it, but because it came out around the same time as Saving Private Ryan and it was a World War II movie, right? And so even though it didn't take place in Germany, it took place in, South Pacific islands. And it was a completely different story, but because it came around the same time, it didn't really get a lot of recognition.
Dude, just as you're saying that, how many people talk about Tombstone, but nobody talks about Wyatt Earp?
Wyatt Earp, yeah, and Dennis Quaid's in it.
Yeah,
And he
yeah.
played a pretty damn good character. And he probably could have been more accurate of a Doc Holliday, but
Well,
nobody would
but
ever fucking
Val
know.
Kilmer
because-
fucking killed it, dude.
Yeah, because it was written well and he did it a certain way, but
Yeah.
nobody knows how a real fucking
Did I
Doc
have
Holliday
Kevin
was.
Costner? Right?
In Wyatt Earp?
Yeah.
Yeah, he played
yeah,
Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And it
okay.
was a totally different story, and it was probably more accurate to what, historically accurate.
Well, I don't like my fucking Wyatt Earp playing baseball.
Yeah.
You know, when he's like, "Hey, Pop, do you want to have a cat?" Or "Hey, Dad, do you want to have a cat?"
He
or
played
whatever.
in The Rookie, too, I just realized. You ever see that one?
Yeah.
I think it was like a Disney movie or something.
Yeah, yeah.
It was pretty good. Dennis Quaid's a good actor.
No,
though.
he really is. And you know what's really weird? Because watching Dennis Quaid and to think that Randy Quaid, cousin Eddie,
Mhm.
is his brother, dude. Like they totally fucking polar opposites.
Oh, that guy is like, he looks like a whack job, but
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's a conspiracy theorist too. Like he's like, he believes in kind of the same shit I do. He's out there and he's very vocal.
Whack
And
job.
so, well, no, I mean, here's the thing. You know who gave him that title was Hollywood, because he was talking out on, Hollywood types, the elitists, and, a lot of weird shit happening. And he was vocal. And so how do you shut people like that down? Well, we'll call them crazy, this, and blacklist them. And no, I don't.
Well, that kind of brings it back to the last episode when you're talking about like, just people that we call crazy. They might be onto something.
Yeah. Like the schizos are just getting that bleed through frequencies from other dimensions. You never know. I mean, it's easy for us to say, oh, he's crazy. I was like, oh, that guy's weird. But do you know? You don't really know.
Yeah. No, but you know what? Some of the fucking like best ideas come from weird people because they're thinking differently.
That's true. That's very true.
Yeah. I mean, we are so
Like
used
David with the green screen.
Yeah. No.
Like, who would have thought of that?
Yeah. No. I was like, what do you, dude? At first, I was
Fucking
like,
weirdo. We appreciate it.
I was like telling my coworkers, like, hey, let's grab this dude. We gotta fucking burn him. He's a witch. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, he's over here talking about witchcraft.
Yeah. We should have him on and put a noose right here.
Actually, we did. I was talking to David, and I was like, "Hey, dude, like, hey, thanks for all the feedback. I really appreciate it. Like, I would have never thought of this. Normally I say something, JP had already thought of it, and he brings it up, and it's that's how it works. But the fact that he was like, "Hey, try that." I mean, totally fucking outside of our box, anyways, because our box is more of a circle. It's more of a ball.
Yeah, and okay, so I'm not implying you on this, but you know what? That brought up something that you ever have like an idea and you bring it up to somebody and they're like, oh, no, or they just kind of blow it off.
Oh my gosh!
But somebody else that maybe they fancy a little bit better, they'll tell them the same fucking thing, and they're like, oh, that's the greatest fucking story ever. That's that's the great idea.
Okay, to be fair, I thought you said green scream. Wrong. Probably not the right button, but okay.
That
Anyway,
could work.
yeah. Okay.
Wait, hold on.
So
You gotta label those fucking things.
Honestly, dude, I was thinking about putting a cheat sheet.
Oh,
right
that's
here.
right. Yeah.
No, I get that. Like well, I think like some people's opinion carries more weight sometimes to certain people.
Yeah.
And once you're like not that person,
Mm-hmm.
like you can fucking suggest like, hey, maybe you should save some money, and then it's like, no, that's dumb. And then somebody else tells you that, and you're like, oh yeah, I should save money.
Yeah. I mean, it happens to me all the time. Nobody, because I'm such a fucking goofball, I'm always out there and absurd. And as soon as I have like a serious recommendation, nobody takes me serious,
Dude, people think I'm joking a lot.
You're not?
Well, I am. Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's hard for people to like, they're waiting for a punchline
Yeah.
that never comes. And you're like, you have to say, no, I'm serious.
No, that's the hard part for me. It's like a lot of times I'm like, okay, I'm going to say something and I really mean it. And people laugh like it's a joke. I'm like, no, I really meant this. And I think we brought this up before,
Yeah.
but it's one of those things where it's like, no, like, I mean, I am honestly, like I fucking feel weird about it at some point because it's like, no, this is really how I'm thinking.
So my issue, so that's one thing. The other thing is like, you're bringing something up and you're like, you genuinely want to help this person, with some advice or, why don't you do this? And they either mentally block you out or they're like, wow, that's crazy. They're not really listening to you.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But somebody else will come along, somebody like, I don't know, their brother or, their girlfriend or whatever the case may be. And
The fucking mailman.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, anybody. And they
Yeah.
come up and they say the same exact thing. And next thing you know, this person's doing it. And they're like, hey, yeah, such and such told me. I'm like, really? Because I fucking told you that like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. A funny story about my dad.
I had this conversation. I was like, hey, you should cut back on carbs. But nobody fucking listened to me. Nobody listened to me.
Maybe you shouldn't drink so much beer.
Maybe you shouldn't drink so much beer, cut back on carbs, but
You know-
do not, whatever you do not drink Michelob Ultra because this friendship is fucking over.
Fat really doesn't look good on you, especially when you're going to be on screen with me on this podcast. That's pretty much what he said.
I mean, I could be talking about anybody.
It was either you were talking to me or Bob. I couldn't remember.
It was
but
Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by
Sorry,
the way,
Bob.
and turn the fucking power off.
Yeah. Unplug it.
Yeah. So now when we say talented but lazy,
Yeah.
it could be popped up right here for you guys.
Oh,
to
yeah. Okay. A shout out to
Yeah.
Talented but
Yeah.
Lazy, Bob Handy, and Billy, the Puerto Rican Sanchez. They're on something.
On Facebook Live, YouTube.
YouTube. There you go.
Yeah, YouTube.
I don't know if they do TikTok. Who cares?
No, they
But-
do. They get in there and they do a dance. It's really weird.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to them since
Yeah.
we can't just make fun of Bob and not give a shout out to his podcast.
Yeah.
So, real quick story about my dad. Speaking of people that don't take my fucking recommendations or advice because
You're like, stop bumping the table,
because
Dad.
I got my pride. I've been around for such and such. I know what you're doing, Dad. I know what you're doing. But anyway, sometimes I try to give him a little advice. Like, oh, this is like years ago. He was drinking nothing but Heineken. And I had bought some Modelo. I do like Modelo, but the problem is the shit gets me super, like hypertension, bloated. I like the taste. Don't get me wrong. But I had told him at the time, I was like, you should try Modelo. Dad, no, I don't fuck with that shit. Like Mexican beers were like taboo to him for whatever reason. Anyway, so...
He's like, I'm from here, bro.
So when I was still married with Roman's mom, he got kind of acquainted with some of her aunts, right? And he would hang out with them, and he even went and did some yard work for one of her aunts. And he was over there, and
We're trying to get away from stereotypes. By the way.
she offered him a beer, and he's like, yeah, I'll take one. Anyway, so what does she offer him? A fucking Modelo. Well, he drinks it. He comes home, and he tells me, hey, boy, you try this Modelo. They're pretty good. Yeah, Dad, I know. I told you. You did? Yeah. I did. You know, that's the kind of conversation we have. And I was real condescending like that. And he just kind of laughed like, oh, okay.
He's like, have you ever heard of this?
He
It's called-
fucking does that to me. Like, he's done that to me forever.
There's this new beer out there called Modelo. Have you ever tried it?
Yeah. But anyway, that's the kind of shit I'm talking about. You know, you try to say, hey, I try this, but they don't value your opinion or advice or,
So he's Catholic.
or we're going back to Jim Caviezel. I was done with him.
I wasn't.
I love him. He's a great
Yeah,
actor.
he's a really good actor.
And I loved him in A Thin Red Line. Check it out. It's a great movie.
I brought it up before, but he had a very small scene in The Rock.
What was he?
He was a pilot.
Seriously?
Yeah, remember I did the whole 4th of July story? and
Oh,
all, yeah,
that's right. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, dude, if you go back and watch that.
What
was a-
year did that come out?
The Rock, I want to say like in the mid-90s, 95, 96.
Oh, so that
maybe.
must have been one of his first, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Because, well, when did Thin Red Line come out? Same time as Saving Private Ryan.
Like around 98, 99, 2000
Okay,
maybe.
that's about right, because I was still in San Jose.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, he was fucking amazing at Thin Red Line. There was a scene with him and Sean Penn, and Sean Penn is a wonderful actor too, like a serious actor. Forget about Spicoli and all that other bullshit. And the stupid fucking movie that he won the Academy Award for, I won't even mention. But Sean Penn, despite all his fucking absurdness and being on the opposite sides of the spectrum, my political beliefs, he's a great actor, and him and Jim Caviezel were awesome in that movie.
But that's the problem, though, is that like you're known for a certain thing. We really don't care how you vote.
No,
Like, just do your thing.
yeah. Oh, we talking about me right now? I should keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, no,
No, I mean nobody wants to hear my shit, but
No, because
I was
you've been-
using it as a reference.
you've been
you
going
know?
on and on about being a librarian,
Yeah, I know.
or what'd you call it?
Libertarian.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah. I'm just so anti far left right now. So I'm sorry. I get a little flared up sometimes, and I got triggered by Sean Penn. My own Sean Penn reference. I got triggered.
Yeah.
Anyway, still shout out. He's a great actor. Him and Jim Caviezel. And you know what pissed me off about that? When they were promoting that movie, they're like, George Clooney's in it. Right? He was like one of the first names.
Fuck George Clooney. I'm really rocking this hat, dude. I dig it.
He was in like 5 seconds of film at the very end. Like, why the fuck did they put him on the front of the the trailer and the poster and had his name across? I'm like, the fuck, he was hardly in it. But they had Woody Harrelson in it. He's great. Nick Nolte was fucking amazing in it. John Travolta played a small part. I'm not a fan of John Travolta or Nicolas Cage. I think they both suck. But
So,
he played a little cameo.
We
in it.
will be reviewing the movie Face Off on the next episode.
Yeah, you know what? I will talk more about later why I can't stand either one of those two. I think they're the same person. I don't know. There were somewhere along the line. They really, Anyway, fuck them. What else were we talking? So anyway, he's Catholic.
I'm done with Jim Caviezel.
I'm not. No, seriously, let's move on.
Yeah, no. You were talking earlier before we hit record. You had some new hobby that you're
Oh
doing.
yeah, I don't know what you call it. It's a hobby, but it's kind of like another little pastime. So
Baseball?
I finally went out and got me a cheap record player.
Oh, you're scratching now?
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, somebody was supposed to buy me a record player as a wedding gift, but never got it. So 5 or 6 years later, I finally got one. But here's how I got it.
That's a good story. Well, to be fair, that person might have died during that time.
Probably
Yeah,
of
yeah.
COVID.
Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, here's how it happened. So I was like, for a while, I've been beating around like, man, I want to get a record player. Let me, let's get some records just to have that nostalgia thing. Records are kind of before us,
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
right? I used to go to Rasputin and Tower, I think it was
Or
Rasputin.
Tower Records.
Well, before that, was it Rasputin?
No, it's Tower Records.
And then it was Rasputin?
Yeah.
Okay. So either or, I used to go there as a kid, in high school. And I used to have this thing where I'm going to go to the listening station and just listen, right? And I'm like, oh, that's pretty good. I'll get that. And I'll buy a cassette tape or a CD or whatever the case may be. Because I was still buying both. together, right? But a lot of those albums or records, you want whatever you want to call them, you couldn't listen to. So you would just kind of flip through and you would take a chance, like, oh, this one looks good, right? Based on the cover. And sometimes I would grab them and I would take them home and I would listen to them. And, it's like you would take a chance and then you might like one song.
Yeah.
And you would either discard it and just keep going. But you would build a collection and you would, we used to like, what do you call it? Dub it over to like a regular tape or a CD, as you got more advanced.
Cassettes had singles also. Remember that?
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would get those too all the time. But most of the time people would get those because you would hear that song on the radio. You already knew it would have sounded like.
And then you're sitting there waiting to fucking hit play and record at the same time.
Right.
And you still have the DJ on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because before that, you were on the radio, you were listening to the top 10, and you were just waiting. But anyway, so I built my collection like that, just like, oh, that looks good, and I would grab it. So I decided, I was going to take it back. And, everybody these days, it must be like, it's like a new thing. I know you got a record player, and you got like a lot of
flannel.
Flannel.
Yeah, no, it's, different pattern.
Yeah. But anyway, you got a nice little collection, and I don't. So I thought, I'm going to start it. But here's my thought process. So, okay, first and foremost, I went to the Mad Monk, right?
Okay, yeah.
Used to be Copeland Sports, and now it's the Mad
back
Monk.
in the day, yeah.
So they sell like, old records, CDs, DVDs, kind of like the Rasputin or Tower Records.
Mm-hmm.
And half of it is like a thrift store. And they're pretty affordable. My wife and I go there and shop every once in a while.
Where they have the golf section is pretty much the thrift store now.
Yeah, that's
Remember?
right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
So we go there and we're shopping. And I'm like, you know what? I want to buy some records. I'm going to go looking through here. And so I'm like, well, I need a record player. So I went to the front. And I was like, hey, they have them up behind the counter, but it's up high. You can't even see a fucking price. So I'm like, hey, bitch, how much for that record player right there? She says like 2 something. I'm like, okay, how much for that one? 1 something. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. So I go to my wife and say, hey, believe this shit? She's like, damn, that's a lot. I'm like, I'm just going to go to a thrift store and get an old one. And then she goes, why don't you just look on Amazon? So I went on Amazon and I got me a nice little fucking Chinese, made.
Well, you ordered it, and by the time you got home, was that your door?
Pretty much. Yeah. I actually got it the next day, like 4 a.m. They dropped it off. But yeah, it's a cute little, quaint little, record player, and it was only like $35 or something. So I knew I was getting it. So I got a shitload of records over there at the Mad Monk. And, they have a 50-cent section and some were like, $30, they're like newer music, stuff that's popular, probably shit that you got. But my thought process was, I'm going to take it way back and buy records that are older, like pre-82, like they weren't meant, like, you buy stuff that's like Tool and stuff you grew up on, you just want it on vinyl. But obviously, that's not pre-82, because that's when they first started, that's when they stopped making vinyl for, brand new releases and stuff.
Well, the whole idea that this is kind of coming back, they're still pressing now.
Yeah, well, now they are. I mean, and obviously there was some residual too, so they were probably still making vinyl and waiting for that transformation to the CDs. But yeah, it's becoming very popular. But I'm going there and I'm looking for cheap shit. The point is, I'm going out there getting stuff without listening to them, and I'm getting stuff from like the 70s, the 60s, all pre-82 stuff. There was some stuff I know, like I cleaned out their Linda Ronstadt section. It brings back a lot of memories of listening to Linda Ronstadt because my mom had everything of her.
Did you get the Spanish one?
I don't have that one yet.
I have that one.
But I'm looking for it used, and I'm probably gonna have to buy it new.
Yeah.
I think Naomi said you had it.
Yeah.
That one's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like her greatest hits one. I don't have that one, but I do have a few scattered LPs of her. There was two that I listened to that were absolute garbage. It was like kind of her like later ones. I think that's why she switched to like country and Spanish because she was just trying to do that 80s you know pop shit, and it was fucking garbage. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna throw these two away. But there was a few like from the 70s that were pretty damn good, so I'm gonna keep those. I'm gonna I don't know, shove the other ones in the garbage. I don't know, but yeah, I definitely want to get the Spanish one. I want to get the greatest hits one. But I've been getting all sorts of shit. Glenn Campbell is fucking awesome. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, I've heard of him. You know what I mean? So I got all these other. I have like a whole stack between Mad Monk and our thrift store finds. I've been stacking up, because I'm getting them for like under $1.
Dude, I'm really big into like the Rat Pack.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Dean Martin's my favorite.
Dean Martin, dude. Yeah,
Love
Dean
him.
Martin, Sinatra. What's his name? I can't think.
Sinatra?
Yeah. Well,
Oh, who was the other guy? The guy that nobody cares about. There's Sammy Davis.
yeah. Sammy.
Would you think
yeah,
that
yeah.
would be the one?
Well, no. I mean, all joking aside, during the time, you probably would have thought that.
No.
Yeah. During
No,
that
he's a
time.
great singer.
Yeah.
Well, he was a great entertainer, I should say. But yeah, I don't remember the other guy's name. I think they just kind of threw him in.
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
And we're not talking about the Brat Pack from the 80s. We're talking
Yeah.
about the Rat Pack from
Yeah.
the 60s.
No, that. I mean, I talked about it before, but yeah, I wish I would have grown up in those times.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Where you could just drink and smoke. And,
Yeah, dude,
Oh!
I'd have a cigar everywhere.
Speaking of cigars, okay, I'm going to bring it up on this because it really pissed me off. Now I know you're probably busy, but I had called you last weekend.
I saw that.
I was kind of,
Yeah.
I was drunk, so I
No,
see
I
what
knew
you
it.
can get back to me.
No, because
I've called you so many times drunk.
and I know when you're drunk because you tell me that you love me a lot. So I'm like, oh yeah,
Well, I do.
Yeah, no, but I know you do. First of all, but when you tell me like 13 times in a text message, I'm like, oh, JP's been drinking.
Oh, that's excessive?
No, 12. I'm okay. 13.
Okay, if you remember,
Yeah,
what was I talking about?
you were talking about cigars,
Yeah, I wanted to know basically.
and you're like, hey, does Bob have shit cigars?
Well, I know he does.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
when they show up at the party or show up at my brother-in-law's and they're like, they're smoking their swishers, their grapes and shit. I'm like, it's like if you're gonna like smell that, wouldn't you want something a little bit more? Because I know you frequent fucking. You have a cigar shop in your fucking house.
Yeah.
So basically, what I was asking him, hey, what's a kind of a high end, non-Fidel Castro fucking
Yeah.
cigar? Because I want to get a few just to see what it's all about. So maybe next time he goes to one of these fucking fancy cigar shows where he gets free cigars and whatever else, I want to be like up to par with it. So he never got back to me. So what I did was I went online and I did some research.
But I saw him on Wednesday. I mean, come on, guys.
But anyway, I got me a 5-packer.
So he's Catholic.
5-packer, and it comes with the little clippers and something else. I can't remember. There's like it's a fucking glass. I don't know what it is. I got it's like a gift set, but it was like fucking $80.
Okay.
And so it had like 5 cigars, and I want you to show me how to use the little
Yeah.
and then whatever else. And this, I haven't gotten the mail yet. Hopefully it's here in time for, I don't know, maybe next week's show.
Okay, so we might want to do a couple episodes in next week then.
Well, we can't. Aren't you training?
No, that's the following. Okay, so that was the thing. We weren't really talking about upcoming episodes too much because when things fall through, we don't want to look dumb.
Thanks a lot, Bob.
Yeah, thanks, Bob. And so, no, fuck you, Bob.
Yeah. Fuck you, Robert.
Robert. Anyway, so
That's what Laura calls him when she's pissed off.
we
at him.
what I'm thinking is maybe we can do a Wednesday, but we'll do it at your place.
Ooh.
And if they're there, we'll we can light up in your backyard.
Okay, our next guest. We don't got to bring up his name. We're gonna surprise you.
Anthony.
Is that Monday? This coming?
Yeah, this coming Monday.
Okay. So
Well, I'm not supposed to be off this Monday, but I'm taking it off now because we set that up.
okay. So now what about
Oh, hey, by the way, guys, at work, I'm going to be off that day.
Wednesday that week? Next week.
We can still do another one.
Okay. So you're not doing training to the following week.
The following week, which is the 27th, That's the Monday that week. Tuesday, I'll be in Pismo for that week.
I'm confused already. I'm gonna have to watch this show over.
I'm gonna have to take 2 Mondays off so we can get episodes for everybody.
Okay, that's cool. Either way, so yeah, if you want to set up at my place at the gazebo,
Yeah.
okay. We're gonna bring the green screen.
Yeah, no, we'll bring it there. Yeah, no,
You're gonna hear chickens in the background, so you might as well make it a fucking barn or something.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a picture of your gazebo, and then I'm gonna put the green screen,
Oh, there
and
you
then I'm
go.
gonna put the gazebo back there anyway.
Oh, I like the way you think.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I'm gonna get a few cigars, and I mean, I've tried it before, but I haven't really had a good one
Yeah.
ever. I think I might have got like somebody had a baby or something. They gave me one. I'm like, wow, this tastes like shit.
Well, it was bubble gum, guys. I mean, he's over there trying to smoke.
Oh, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, you're not supposed to. It's a fucking like a big old fucking stick of gum. He's like, light in the end. I'm like, yeah, it's not gonna taste right.
Anyway, before I tangent on my own story, I'm collecting records now, and I don't give a shit if they're all fucked up and scraped. I'm not talking about the vinyl. I'm talking about the covers. I don't care if the covers are all fucked up. I just want to listen.
Dude, it doesn't matter.
So the last, I don't know how many days in a row, at night when everybody's going to bed, I'm doing, I'm posting comics, on eBay. I'm listening to these at a low decibel, and I'm listening to some fucking music I'd never heard before. And it brought back the time when I, listening to a cassette or DVD a CD for the first time.
Dude, that little bit of a static that happens when you're playing vinyl. Dude,
yeah, but these new ones they cancel it out.
Yeah.
It's nuts. It blew me away. I was expecting that. And this one, maybe it's fucking Chinese. They're always screwing it up.
Well, I was trying to, you got a wedding gift?
Is that lipstick? Sorry, babe.
Yeah, no. Wait, is it my shade?
I don't know. This was at your house. I swear it was at his house. But
yeah, no. Hey, what I do on my own time on non-podcast days is my business, guys. Fuck that. Anyway.
Records.
Yeah, no, records. Aren't they great?
They are.
Yeah. No, so no, like that's what I dig. If you can get that little bit of that old sound to them, it wasn't perfect, dude. It was just that little kind of like that hiss. And then the little bit of a scratch to it. I mean, just the static you got from playing vinyl.
To be fair, I'm partially deaf in one ear. It's possible that I don't hear that frequency.
Well, you didn't hear this for a whole episode.
Well, see, that sounds loud here, but I think translated to the episode, I don't hear that at all.
I heard it. Dude.
Really?
Yeah. And I got 20/20 hearing.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the problem.
Yeah. I
have 20/10.
Yeah, see? That's the thing. That's why, dude.
Like, I don't even know why I have this motherfucker in.
Yeah,
right
when you cover one eye to see if you can hear.
We turn the radio down so I can see.
Yeah. Anyway, so so you're collecting vinyl.
I'm collecting vinyl, and it's fun. I go to thrift stores, I just look at the fucking cover. I'm like, that guy's got a fucked up 70s hairdo. I'm buying it.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. And so far, I've had to
yard sales, dude.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to do that.
Yeah.
This weekend, I'm going to Auntie Dawn's. I got to go to Auntie Dawn's at least once a month. We love to hang out with her. Besides, she spoils us and takes us to not Red Robin. What's it called? Red Lobster. Red Lobster. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, their hamburgers are amazing.
So she spoils us. So we'll go to thrift stores, and sometimes she'll be like, I got it. Don't worry about it. But this time we're going to Capital Flea Market. If you ever been to San Jose, you probably hear a lot about the Berryessa Flea Market, which is huge. Well, it used to be.
No, before you get too far, when are we going to interview her?
Whenever you want.
Well, dude, I mean, you have to set it up. That's your aunt.
Yeah, well, I mean, fuck that. That would mean you would have to go up to San Jose. She's not coming down here.
No, I told you I would.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll do it up in San Jose, but it's got to be a non-Roman weekend, and it may be.
All right, you're here to.
Let's do August.
Here, by December.
Yeah, by the end of this year, we're going to interview Auntie Dawn. I kind of did a pre-interview. I do have that on record, but it's fucked up audio shit from when we first did it. But But yeah, we should interview her because she's had a very interesting life.
Yeah, no, and I want to. Well, I mean, I've met her before at your birthday
Yeah.
party.
She's man, she kind of reminds me of a couple people. She gets a lot of Jamie Lee Curtis. You know, she's
Yeah.
got kind of that little spunkiness about her. And then, man, there's some other people.
Jim Caviezel.
Jim Caviezel.
Yeah, yeah. She's Catholic.
Yeah. Dennis Quaid.
Yeah.
No,
And Randy Quaid.
no, and she kind of reminds me a lot of Kevin's mom on
Home Alone.
Home Alone.
Yeah, yeah.
Like between her and Jamie Lee Curtis, if you
Was
kind
it
of put that.
Catherine O'Hara or something?
Yes, there
or
you go.
O'Hara? Yeah, I don't remember.
But she's
her
got my aunt has a very interesting personality and she's very well liked. Like nobody hates her.
name. Yeah.
Nobody fucking hates her. She doesn't have an enemy on this planet. She just goes around leaving trails of fucking good vibes. Like that's the kind of person she is. And
But I mean, dude, that's what you want to be.
yeah, you do,
Yeah.
but it's a little hard, you know,
Yeah.
that a lot of people have hangups. Like me,
Yeah.
I'm an angry drunk, you know, I have past traumas that just fucking makes me
Well, dude, I'm angry, drunk, and sober.
fuck.
Yeah.
All right, got it out of me. But anyway, yeah, we got to interview her. So I'll just tell her, and she's going to like, what happened to the other interview? Well, didn't come out so good. So we're going to do it on video
Yeah.
because she'd be a fucking fun guest, man.
Mhm.
And then, you know, what's funny? Like the one knock on her is that she's one of those literal persons because she doesn't see bad in anybody, right? Even if you're trying to like fuck around, you know, we're very sarcastic. She doesn't pick up on sarcasm a lot. So you'll be, you know, you have your certain type of humor.
We are?
I noticed that one episode with you and Bob, you kind of were joking around. I was laughing, but Bob was like, you know, he was like thinking about the next thing he was going to say. He wasn't picking up on your humor. I'll tell you one thing. You got to be literal with my Auntie Dawn.
Yeah. Well,
She likes slapstick shit. She doesn't like real.
I mean, I had pictures and like little like printouts and stuff to try to help explain my humor to Bob.
what do you see
Yeah.
here? How does that make you feel?
I mean, I was like,
The
you
horse
know,
shack
you're
shit?
trying to get him to follow everything. You know, sometimes it's smart humor, and I get people don't get that sometimes.
Yeah.
Bob.
Well, especially if they're fucking idiots.
Anyway, so yeah, the power was
Bob.
still on.
You won't get that reference. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, no. We'll
Move
tell-
on.
It's like, how do you keep an idiot in suspense? I'll tell you later. Anyway,
Wait. Oh,
that,
wrong one.
no.
No, wait. No, wait. That's the one I was looking for.
No, the crickets were right. Yeah. No, what were we talking about prior to that?
I don't remember.
So he's Catholic. No, I'm just.
Were we past the records thing?
Well, no, just that whole thing. Like,
Oh,
you know,
the cigars?
yeah, cigars.
Fuck, I don't know. Fuck it. Who cares? Let's keep moving on.
So I have a little bit of a story.
I want to hear it.
So I went to the DMV today.
Fuck.
I know, dude. I know. And so because, you know, normally like I've never like I don't smoke cigarettes. I do smoke cigars all the time. I had but now, dude, I don't know if I told you this, but like I can't do it on the episode because I have it in my lip and I'll be doing my Zen and it's just nicotine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'll have it in there and I sound even more funny than usual. And not like comedy funny, but like just dumb.
Mm.
And so I go today.
No offense, Bob.
Yeah, no, he won't get it. And so I'm like, okay, so I got to take a little bit of time. I got to, you know, I'm at work and I'm in Madera. So I'm like, okay, well, you know, Madera's big enough. They don't have a Target, but they do have a DMV. And so,
That little DMV.
yeah.
I've been there before. I had no problems ever when I went that one.
Oh, dude.
You tell me you had a problem there?
No, you know what? It's everything's changed. I can see why people think bad of like government employees. Like, oh, they're just, you know, Caltrans. You got 3 people working and one guy, you know, one person working. Everybody's holding the sign and pointing.
Yep. City of Fresno Water Division.
City of Fresno. I mean, it doesn't matter where. You know, you always get that whole like, oh yeah, they don't do shit. They're fucking lazy. They're mean. They're rude. They're stupid. And so like DMV does not help the cause, dude. Seriously, because I got over there, and so they have this whole new setup. Uh, they opened at 9, so I drove away because I was there a little too early. So I go online, and I'm like, okay, I'm not going to make an appointment. I got to deal with this today. And it says, okay, hold your place in line. So I was like, oh shit, I guess he can do that. So now a little ticket that you used to like get when you'd go, they call your number or whatever.
Now serving.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, shit, I feel like I was there. Dude, I mean, I got anxiety just from that. And so, I booked it like online. I'm like, okay, well, fuck, I'm number 4 for registration. And this was like I can't register and just go online and deal with stuff. I had like an extra like form, whatever number it was that I had to take in. And so I go in there, right? And all these people file in, and I'm like, okay, cool. The place is completely packed. People are walking like all different directions, dude. Nobody knows what the fuck's going on. They have a bunch of QR codes. I don't know who invented these, but these are dumb. But anyway, yeah, we have the Ace and I podcast QR code on YouTube and Spotify. Check them out.
And on the side of my car.
And all over JP's car.
So you see me around town.
Just scan it. Or at my son's event this coming weekend, I will be handing out stickers. If you want a sticker, that's where I'm going to be. Just go check it out. We'll be there.
Yeah, DMV.
Yeah. No, don't go to the DMV. Go to my son's event.
No, I'm saying finish.
And so, anyway, yeah, you're like, where the fuck are these guys? And anyway, so like, yeah, I walk in there and I already have it. Like, I got, I'm number 4 in line. And obviously, number 4 doesn't mean like the next, 2, 3 people ahead of me.
Never does.
Dude, it's like we're going to call all these different fucking letters. And it's like G7, G13.
Now serving.
Exactly. And so I'm number 4, but it took like fucking 30 other people ahead of me to be number 4.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I'm standing up against the wall, and I don't know what it is. I mentioned this before. It's a bit of a curse. I'm standing up against the wall, and people, I don't know, for whatever reason, want to talk to me. Hey, are you in line? I'm like, yeah, no, can't you see the fucking wall right behind me? Like, there's nobody behind me, dude. Like, I'm like back against the wall because I don't trust any of you. And it's, he's like, well, where's the line at? And like, you can clearly see there's like a row of people just standing there waiting to be helped. I'm like, right over there, man. And then some like older person, like everybody, like I the fucked up part is I can't be rude. So like everyone that asked a dumbass question, I actually answered. I'm like, oh yeah, no, you got to scan the barcode. What are you here for?
Okay, so I'm going to tell you right now, because you're going to tell a story how these fucking government employees are just fucking assholes. Now you know why.
You know what, dude? I didn't even think of it that way. But like they pre-pissed me off, and I don't even, I
that didn't add to your.
I'm
fucking
even
stress.
more upset now because I didn't even get a fucking paycheck for that part of it. And so like next thing you know, like finally like 45 people into it, and I'm number 4, by the way. I go over to window number 9. I have to like
now serving window number 9.
Yeah, exactly. And so security,
There's like 5 windows.
Dude, I'm
that
by
Madeira.
No. There's like 10 windows. There's like 8 people sitting there, but only 3 of them are actual fucking people working.
Right.
I don't know what's number 3 doing? Are they fucking typing up their memoirs? Like, what's going on right here?
Well, it's just like the fucking Dollar Tree. There's like a fucking 100 people in one line. Why the hell in Dollar Tree? I don't mean to go off here. So there's like 6 lanes, 6 numbers, whatever, and there's always just one open.
Now serving Dollar Tree.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
And so then I walk over. I have to like shift. I don't know why, but like security came around. They're like, "Hey, you can't stand in front of the door." So he told some other dude to move. And so I don't know why this guy thought it'd just be a great idea. Well, I'm gonna move, but I'm gonna stand directly in front of this guy, like in his personal space. And I've never missed COVID in my life until then. I was like 6 feet, bro. And so
And where's your mask?
yeah, no, seriously, I was like, what do you call it? My hair started just turning blue. I was all fucking liberal. And so I'm like having to like navigate, dude, like basically like fucking, dude, I was like Marshawn Lynch, just trying to find a hole. Seriously, I had to go beast mode in fucking DMV.
And then when you left, you're like, suck my dick.
Yeah, dude. I was like, I'm not doing any interviews. I'm not fuck all you guys. And so I get over to window number 9, right? And this lady, I don't know, like, do you hate your life? Do you hate your job? Like, what's the fucking deal? Like, and I'm like, I walk up, I'm like, hey, good morning. She's like, are you number 4? And I'm like, well, yeah. I mean, do you think I just fucking walk over here and be like, I'm next, bitch? So she's like, well, can I see your number? And I'm like, oh, yeah. So I pull out my phone and I open it. I had to look at it and shit, Face ID. And I'm like, here you go. I said, like, well, what brings you here? And it's just like really like fucking mad. Like the tone, dude, was just like, I don't want to fucking be here. Like, I don't want to be at my job either.
Yeah, she's working for the state of California and she makes great money, has great benefits, but heaven forbid.
Oh, dude. And so I'm like, well, do you have ID? I'm like, well, yeah, of course. Well, can I see it? I'm like, yeah, no, for sure. And I'm being nice, the nicest as I can possibly be. And I don't want to like snap back at anybody or anything. It's still that whole like, you know what? You're not going to set my tone. You want to be a fucking piece of shit. I'm not going to be one with you,
Yeah.
And so anyway, so like I had to register a vehicle that I had release a liability. So I was like, okay, I'm going to sell this vehicle. I ended up not selling it. I ended up having to register it. I had to keep it in my name. When you do the release of liability, you can't go back online and just go, oh, hey, I want to pay for my registration, because they think that you're trying to sell it. So you can't, you just can't claim your own vehicle again. And so I go over there and I'm like, hey, I want like all these extra steps. So I go online. I'm like, okay, well, fuck, there's a form you got to fill out. So it shows up in a PDF and you can kind of like pre-fill it out and everything. And so I have this paper already, like it's already typed out. It doesn't have like fucking fucked up, handwriting or nothing. It's already just completely printed out, typed with all my information. And she's like, well, you need to sign down here. I'm like, okay, well, there you go. And then you need to put that you have no intention of ever selling this car. I was like, well, but what if I want to, like, like at some point, And she's like, because I wrote in there what the internet told me to write was like, sale voided, I ended up not selling the car after all. That was that. And she's like, no, you got to put this. I'm like, well, it says it right here. She's like, no, you got to put this. Her exact fucking words. I'm saying, okay, well, this motherfucker said this. And so, seriously, dude, I'm like, word for word. I'm over here like fucking, next thing you know, I become her fucking autobiographer, because I'm like, this is what she said. And
at that point, you're like, and then?
Yeah. Dude, I'm over like a fucking court reporter. Just watching her. And so it was like unnecessary, dude. Like it what I wrote on there basically said, bitch, I still got the car. And so she wasn't happy with that. It's like, no, you got to put my words on there. And then I wrote that down, and then she was like, okay, that'll be like, it was like almost $400, dude. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah, dude.
What is this, California?
Oh my gosh.
Califuck
Seriously. So what she was trying to do, because the registration's coming due again in June.
Yeah.
And so she's like, well, she wanted me to pay for the fucking past due because I didn't have the vehicle and I didn't drive it. But she's like, but the one in June, it's going to be due here. I'm like, well, yeah, but we're in April. And then she was like, oh,
yeah,
okay.
it gives me a couple months to get more fucking money.
Yeah. It's like, we're not in June yet. So like,
yeah,
she's like,
sometimes people can't just like, let's just get it over with ahead of time. Sometimes people don't have an extra $400.
I was like, ma'am, you know what? Give me a second. Let me draw some money from my Swiss account.
Yeah.
I'm like, bitch, I don't have $400. Anyway, so later on, it comes out to like $200, $222 to be exact. I was like, okay, well, I had cash, and then so I handed her. I had $300 cash on me, so I gave her $240 for $222. I don't know what the hell she did, but she put in some numbers, and then she's like, wait. And she counted the money, and then she like put it under that light because, obviously I'm fucking making money, and recounted it. It was like 4 times, and I was like, hey, it's like, I mean, I don't know, like, it doesn't take fucking calculus or anything, but like if you fucking subtract fucking 222 from 240, You know, like maybe I should get like maybe like $18 back. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not like I had fucking like 222.05, 222.96. You know, where you gotta I gotta fucking count pennies or whatever.
Mhm.
It was like 222 on the fucking dot, and I gave her 240. And so she put some stuff in her computer, and it didn't come out. Eventually, and I'm still being polite and nice and everything. You know, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna fucking go down to your level. I'm not gonna be a piece of shit. And that's, dude, I don't know, man. I don't get why people have to be that way. It's like, it's cool if you hate your fucking life. It's cool if you fucking hate your job. But like at the end of the day, you're still in customer service and you still work for somebody and you're still getting a paycheck. Fucking check yourself before you go out there.
Right. Listening to you talk, I was thinking about my wife. She was on the phone. She's about to graduate. I don't feel comfortable telling the story. I think, she should come on at some point and tell the story.
Well,
but
we have to have her.
yeah, we should. I think she wanted to come today, but she was just kind of all worked up today because she called to talk about graduation, get some info. And the girl she talked to was a counselor, some fucking millennial was a counselor, and started, the conversation took a turn because she was questioning her about, oh, well, it seems like you have missing assignments. Well, yeah, I'm gonna do them today, but I don't want to tell that story. I'm gonna leave it for her. But anyway, got her worked up. I was like, why are people such fucking cunts? You know what I mean? You should be helpful.
Wednesday.
Next Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
I'll
talk
be
to her
over-
about it.
yeah,
Yeah, she's
yeah.
got to tell the story because
Yeah.
she came in, she was fucking hopping mad, almost in
Mm-hmm.
tears, because all she wanted to do was, because I had talked to her earlier in the day. I go, look, babe, your graduation's coming up. We're going to have the September party where it's, housewarming, her birthday / graduation party. We're just going to do it all in one because June's really just backed up for everybody.
Yeah, you got like Roman 2 weekends out of the week.
Yeah,
the
well,
month.
plus it's his birthday that month. Then Bob's birthday, little Bob's birthday. Well,
And then you got Juneteenth.
yeah. Plus we're going to camp in
Yeah.
Cambria.
Band camp.
So, we got a lot of shit happening, so we can't really celebrate her graduation. But I was like, hey, if we have a chance to go, whether it's June or July, I can't remember, just to go, let's get it together, get all the information. So that's what she did. And this fucking counselor starts going down the 3rd degree and shit. And then she really pissed my wife off, and she was like, I felt bad. Like, I would have fucking told that bitch off this, but she was trying to keep her composure.
But that's that thing again, where like I'm not gonna lower myself to what you're fucking being to be like you. I'm not gonna do that.
Right. So I'm gonna let her tell a story. Hopefully she can come on next week. But yeah, like people are such cunts, man. Just like okay, I'll bring this up next week too. The Xfinity. We went to Xfinity because we want to upgrade our phones. We moved over from T-Mobile to Xfinity so we can get internet and phone, have it all on one, right?
I've never had any issues with them.
Well, I'm sure you have something to say, but I'm going to bring that up too. So we're going to talk about,
I don't know if it's wearing this hat, but talking about Xfinity, my eyes just went.
I think if you start wearing that hat when you deal with these people, they know you're not fucking around.
I have to call him partner. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, people are assholes.
Well,
man.
what happened with them?
Who? Xfinity?
Yeah.
I'm going to bring that up next week too.
Oh, okay, all right.
No, I mean, I'm happy with the internet. I have no problem. And phone service works great. We just wanted to upgrade and upgrade, and they kind of didn't follow through. So
Yeah, no.
we might get it resolved by the time I talk about it, but I'll wait because, in all honesty, I think I've talked enough today.
Honestly, I think we both have.
Yeah. What are we at now?
Well, that's
Fucking
just
3 hours. Jesus Christ.
yeah. Well, I was at the DMV shorter than that. I mean, longer than that.
Fuck, that's insane.
Yeah, dude.
That is just insane.
Dude.
People like to beat the crowd or whatever at certain DMVs, and I never go to the one on Olive anymore.
Dude, I showed up as like fucking Black Friday. People were in line, dude.
You go there at fucking 6 a.m. The one on Olive and
I got
Weber.
my registration and a fucking 32-inch TV.
But I've went to that DMV because it opens up at 8:30 or some shit. I show up at fucking 6. Oh, I'm gonna be first in line. Nope. That motherfucker's wrapped around the building
Yeah,
4 times.
yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm never coming here again.
That's where you gotta meet more homeless people.
But you know what's funny is like you go later in the day, like fucking 10 a.m.
Yeah.
There's no line. You grab a number. It seems like you go in and
Well,
out
every
quicker.
dickhead has the same fucking idea like me.
That's
and
the
you, dude.
problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, I actually, when I was working in Madera, I would go to that Madera one because
Yeah.
I would hit it on the way home or
Mhm.
like after work, or I'd get off early or whatever the case may be. I would go to the Madera one. I never had any problems there because it's like this little hole in the wall DMV
Yeah.
and it's not very big.
Mm-mm.
What time did you go during the day?
I was there at 9 a.m.
See, you should have went at 10 a.m.
Yeah, no, I showed up too early, by the way. Like, I thought they opened at 8. So I'm like, okay, if I show up at 9, a whole hour went by. People have been helped or whatever. And so I got there, I parked, and I was like, fuck, there's like a line. I'm not going to get in this line. So I just immediately walked away. So I get in, I drive off, get on my phone, and it's like looking for Madera, DMV. I'm thinking about maybe just making an appointment at this point, right?
Mhm.
And it gives me an option, hey, get in line. And so I hit that option, and sure enough, it puts me as number 4 for like my letter B0004.
Mhm.
And so I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. I'm going to go back. I was down the street, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to park over there. I'm going to get in line, just stand in there. And eventually, I'm going to fucking be employed by them because I'm going to answer hella fucking questions for no reason.
Oh, helping all these fucking
yeah.
immigrants walking around.
Seriously, dude.
What do I do?
I helped so many people
Yeah.
today
Yeah.
with no fucking paycheck for there.
Bullshit, man.
And then,
No benefits.
no. And it's like, they probably have a pretty good fucking like chiropractor benefit. Like you can just go see somebody, they'll just fucking jump on top of you and my back will feel better. I won't
By the
fucking
way,
look
I'm
weird.
calling tomorrow and because I got to see somebody. I got to see a fucking chiropractor. Hopefully I can get it before the next show. So
Yeah.
Anyway, but go ahead.
But so I get there early and I drove off. I'm like, fuck this. I come back. I have a number. I'm standing there. And I thought, well, cool. I'm number 4. Like getting back to the whole story. Like I'm number 4. How many can this take? And it's like they call every fucking letter.
Mm-hmm.
And each one of those has a number.
Yep.
So I'm like, G38. I'm like, well, fucking 38 people went, but now we're at B2. Like, how the fuck does that work?
I don't know. It's like what's priority?
Yeah. Well, definitely appointments.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure. Appointments probably come first, and yeah, well, make a fucking appointment. What the fuck?
Well,
you
no,
doing?
but
doing everything else online.
I'm
Monday
busy,
morning quarterback over here.
I'm busy producing a successful podcast.
Yep.
I don't have time for the DMV.
Truth.
Exactly. Anyway, yeah, we're rambling on.
Yeah, it gets to that point. It's like what? I'm getting fucking toasty off of this shit.
Dude, I drank of like I don't know how
Damn,
many-
that's like
dude,
3 shots right there, isn't it?
probably.
I think I've had about that much, and it's vodka. And don't let the color fool you, folks. It's like a spritz of grapefruit juice. I'm trying to leave low carb. Grapefruit juice has the lowest of carbs in any kind of juice, but I hardly put anything
What
in
about
that.
guava?
I think that's pretty fucking sweet.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
even
that's
know.
got a lot of sugar in
I'm
it.
gonna be honest, I don't even know what guava is.
But I went to Trader Joe's today and I got their grapefruit juice and I got their vodka. No, it's Belvedere vodka. It's pretty fucking good.
Kirkland.
No, Kirkland's pretty
They
good
have
too.
yeah, no, it's good.
I think it's the Grey Goose that my aunt gets. That shit's smooth. You don't even fucking taste the alcohol.
Yeah,
in
that's
it.
the scary part.
And then it fucking knocks you out.
It comes back.
But this Belvedere shit's pretty good too.
Yeah,
so
Mr. Belvedere.
Belvedere, come here, boy.
Do you have anything else?
No, that's it, man. I'll have more rambling to do next week.
Well, I know we don't really have a script for anything, but we've been doing shout outs at the very end. Do you have anybody?
No.
Well, well, I mean,
I mean, we could do the old, like the same old people, but why? It's like
well, no,
they don't give us shit.
David.
Oh yeah, thanks, David,
Yeah,
for this idea.
Yeah, this is perfect, man. Thanks for the idea. Anybody who has an idea to help make this better, please comment. If you know us personally, text us. If you have
Shit.
anything,
I just thought of something. I never called Matt Callahan back. He still thinks he's going to do the 22nd. I told him, I didn't tell him that you were on training, but now you're not doing training.
I am not on train. We can do Wednesday the 22nd.
Okay.
I just don't go to your place.
Okay. All right.
Mhm.
What about Naomi? Am I getting my dates fucked up here?
No. So we have Monday already scheduled. I'm gonna take that day off.
Anthony.
Right.
Okay.
No. We're not telling anybody.
I mean, not Anthony.
Frampthony. The 22nd Wednesday, we'll talk to Matt Callahan.
Okay.
And then on the 20th, I'll take that day off because I'm going. Okay, so everybody, listen. I am going to Pismo.
Good.
I'm going to Pismo for training again. We had the boil water story. Oh fuck, my fucking leg just hurt again. And so, it got me right now, dude. Like it fucking, like it really like just got me right now. I think I might have peed a little bit, guys.
It happens.
No, it was actually a lot.
Enlarged prostate.
Yeah. And so then, the 28th I'll be gone, and that Tuesday to Friday I'll be in Pismo for training.
Okay. So you're saying Naomi should do Monday?
Well, we are going to do Monday. Let's do Monday if she's available
On the 27th.
The 27th.
Okay, cool. Well, she listens to, by the way, she doesn't really comment that often except for when we're talking shit about Kalawa.
Yeah.
But, because she's from Kalawa.
And that place is a fucking shithole.
Man, she's come a long way, hasn't she? She's about to graduate. She
Yeah.
came from a total shithole.
But she still calls it graduate.
I gotta tell you something, man. My wife is such a fucking trooper because she really did have.
Well, she puts up with you, dude.
Well, no, forget about that. Before that, she had the training to put up with me. Like she has had. I would love for her to tell her fucking life story. Well, she's told them to me. I fucking love it. I'd love to write her life story, but she has a fucking awesome story. But just whether she's willing to talk about it, I don't know. But she's had to put up with so much. And I'm very proud of her. I told her today, babe, I'm so fucking proud of you because it was hard for her to get through school from the get-go. I mean, she was strong enough to say, you know what, I'm going back to school. I want to advance.
And she did it in Aramaic.
She's Catholic.
Yeah.
And she learned Aramaic. No.
Yeah. She gave up school for Lent.
But anyway, she sorry, Bob. Anyway, so she went back to school.
Sorry,
She's on her last
got me,
like
dude.
6 credits, 2 classes, maybe 3 classes left. She's graduating in June, and I told her I'm fucking proud of her, but she really did come from shitty upbringings, and I forgot where I was going with this, but babe, I got to get her on more often. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
no, for sure. Now that we have a setup and everything, and we have more mics, and we're able to do this.
And plus, she looks a lot better than us.
Oh yeah. Cheers to Naomi.
Yeah. Cheers to babe.
And thank you again for the glasses.
Oh yeah,
these are fucking.
Oh yeah,
awesome.
that's what I was bringing up.
$29.95.
She doesn't comment a whole lot, but she's a regular listener and she looks forward to it. In fact, she had a gripe with you because she looks forward to listening to it on Thursdays, and lately it's like been a problem to upload. So she's not listening until Friday, and it's kind of fucking throwing her off because she
Yeah.
has OCD a little bit.
No, and I think I have it down now, and I'll tell you this. So, YouTube is not a big deal. I have YouTube up that same night. Like tonight, I'll go back. I'll do all the extra stuff. The green screen will be gone. You won't see this. It's not fucking looking like Kermit the Frog behind us.
Hi ho, Kermit the Frog here.
And that was actually pretty good, dude. And so then, what happens is YouTube has been doing video forever. That's what they're known for. They do videos. Spotify, on the other hand, is kind of new to this game. And so what I found out, and this is just all like technical shit. Nobody's even going to care.
Testicle.
It's all testicle shit. Nobody's going to care. And so what happens is what I figured out, and when it comes to uploading to Spotify, it's super fucking hard. Like they do not like audio is easy. You just such a small file. They don't care what the format is. It's just
easy. It's easy.
it's so easy. And so yeah, you just if it was we're doing just audio like before, that goes right in, dude. Like no
Maybe
problem.
Maybe we should just go audio and
No,
Spotify.
I figured it out. So YouTube sorry, Bob. And dude, I'm gonna add a button that says sorry, Bob.
Yeah, you should.
And so
Have it in Aramaic though.
yeah, no, I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna look that
I'll
up.
Google it.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. And so what I found out, and I'm glad you brought this up, because if you want the best quality for the video, go to YouTube, because it's going to be uploaded in 4K. And if you want the best audio, you can go to either. If you want audio and semi decent quality video, go to Spotify. What I found out, what I have to do, and this is like this has been a learning process for all of us here. We've been trying to figure out the video, the audio, everything. Just
We just
getting it
jumped
together.
on in.
And now even here, like the green screen might not be perfect. Like this first episode might not be. I mean,
It might be a totally different screen than a fucking saloon.
we might even just be floating heads for all I fucking know.
Yeah, as
And-
long as they can hear us, who cares?
Yeah, no, and that's what matters. But we have wanted you there through the entire process, all the learning, everything, all the good, all the bad. And so what I found out was I will upload to to YouTube tonight. And what I have to do is when you go to YouTube, if you re-download it back from them, it compresses everything. That works
Ooh.
perfect to go directly into Spotify, and then that file will not be the best quality, but enough to where it doesn't hold up Spotify. So I can actually have it out in
And
one
to
night.
be, to be fair, like most people that go on Spotify, they want to hear it, not see it.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, if you want the best quality, definitely go to YouTube, video wise. If you just want to hear us, Spotify's your place.
Well, I want to give a shout out now to both YouTube and Spotify for allowing us to get our nonsense out there
Yeah.
in the
no.
world.
And here's the thing is like we never want to be like, hey, we're having a good time doing this no matter what. We do really, really, really need people to like and subscribe. And I'm not going to be pushy about it or nothing like that. What I did find out recently, and this is something that I was going to talk to you about, but we're already on here. We do need more viewers in order to be able to go on live. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like a threshold you have to cross before you can do a live YouTube.
Okay. So don't just do your normal shit. Share it with your friends.
Yeah, no, if you're sharing it with your friends, if you watch it on TV, if you're watching it on a Roku or, whatever kind of, device plugged into your TV, get on your phone, please hit subscribe. It helps us out. It costs you nothing. And we want to be able to do some live videos. But we have to cross a certain threshold, and our viewership is building up, but that's the only way it's going to happen. And it's by you guys, and we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, for sure. That's all I got.
I have nothing. Please
All
comment.
right, guys. Thank you for everything. This is the Ace Night Podcast.